This week, I'm going to focus on only one chapter objective. And that is because I had to get credibility, maintain credibility, both within Shell when I was working on projects and different units, and with external customers on a whole range of projects. Let's start with Shell. I was working on one project run out of the United Kingdom, and when the Brits came, I and my colleagues were very nervous. We wanted to show them we knew what we were doing, and we got together and planned how we were going to present, because if they thought we were dimwits, we were all doomed, because they were working on budget cuts. And they had come to say this: we're here to squeeze the waste out of the system. And little did I know, a different story for a different time, I was part of the waste. So there's an example of trying to do it, but getting caught up in financial reality of the Great Recession. Now to a short story about success. In this case, working with an external customer to Shell. It was in Canada, and for something you may or may not remember, oil shale, where basically they strip off all the land to get down to the basics, and then they mine and squeeze the product out of coal, if you can believe that. Well, I was sent up as the communication officer. I'm a communication consultant. And I had to work with an HR head of HR. And to be honest, she was never there. And she never answered emails. Have you faced that too? Never answering emails. Well, I went beyond the call on that one. I found out where she was having lunch and showed up and said, "Oh, I didn't know you had lunch here." And of course, you know, when you go out for lunch, you usually talk about business. At least that's what I did at the time and still do. But at any rate, I answered her questions. I had a command of the information and the data, because they only want data. I'm telling you, engineers are driven by a spreadsheet. And I adapted myself to be able to respond accordingly. Well, I hope these two very short examples shake up some ideas in your brain, and take a look at the chapter and see where I'm getting the ideas for these stories. Thank you.